And good evening. Welcome out again here to King City High School as we are in the new gym here for the second game of the night. Had to take a quick little run between gyms here to get ready for our second ball game of the night. And again, it's the 3 seed Albany Warriors taking on the 6 seed this time in the Osborn Stewartsville Lady Wildcards. Like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Beeman, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Maysville, Osborn, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Shoats of Albany and Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany. The Legacy at East Fork Lodge in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company of Albany and American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Lone Star Investments LLC, Tanya McCampbell in Albany. The Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain. The Albany School District, Stewartsville School District, and Osborn School District. The Albany Booster Club, City of Albany, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany, as well as Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Again, this is a matchup between the number 3 seed and the 6 seed. And over on the boys' side, the number 3 seed Albany Warriors pick up a victory tonight by a final score of 48-43 as they pick up the 5-point victory. We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame when we come back in just a moment, because remember, tonight's pregame brought to you by BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Mester a call at Dollars and Mester Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252, or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
Shoats Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Shoats has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Shoats adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Shoats Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to King City for King City tournament basketball action here tonight on Albany TV. Again, we will finish out the night with the final three girls games of the night here in the opening round for the King City tournament tonight. And the first game of the night here on the girls' side went in favor of the number 4 seed South Holt Lady Knights as they defeat the number 5 seed host King City Lady Wildcats 34-30. And that one game had the interesting second quarter where neither team scored a point. So, it was very offensive minded as it was an 11-10 ball game at the end of the first quarter and at the half in favor of King City. And then it was final of 34-30. Albany boys come away with a 5-point victory over South Holt as they come back from behind to pick up the victory in the opening round. Coming into tonight's game, the Warriors come in with a record of 9-4, 5-1, and the GRC West. They are the 2 seed in the GRC West, and their only loss in conference play came against Stanberry over at the Stanberry tournament, looking to try and make it into the championship game with a shot to hopefully play them again here on Saturday. Warriors also coming in on a 3-game winning streak. Their last loss against a conference was the 2 games against conference teams, Stanberry and King City at the Stanberry tournament, looking to make a little bit better showing here at the King City tournament. Coming off of 3 straight wins. As we get set, we'll let you come back. We'll let you listen into the Dollars and Master Auction Service starting lineups and your show's first tip when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business, and that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you've worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stayconnected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you. Welcome back out again here to King City as we get set here for your Dollars and Messner Auction Service starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Contact the winning team of Dollars and Messner Auction Service for all of your auction needs. And here's the public address announcer here for the King City new gym.
Starting lineups for the second game for Stewartsville, number 5, Kimberly Saunders. For Osborn, Stewartsville, number 12, Olivia Derenfeld. Number 21, Reese Walker. Number 33, Nana Griffin. Number 44, Ashley Paul. And for Albany, number 2, Casey Messner. Number 4, Randy Shields. Number 11, Michaela Martin. Number 13, Sierra Anthony. And number 20, Gabby Newman.
So again, those are your Dollars and Messner Auction Service starting lineups for Albany. Casey Messner, Delaney Shields, Michaela Martin, Sierra Anthony, and Gabby Newman. And for Osborn, Stewartsville, Lady Wildcards, Emily Saunders, Olivia Derenfeld, Reese Walker, Madeline Griffin, and Ashley Koth. And as we prepare to tip off tonight's broadcast, don't forget to start your morning or trip with a stop at Schultz in Albany. Make sure to try out the tackle box. It's a catfish fillet with 3 shrimp, 3 hush puppies, all for $5. As we get set here for the opening tip-off, it will be Emily Saunders as well as Sierra Anthony. Albany will wear their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. The Lady Wildcards will wear their road black uniforms with orange lettering outlined in black. And the opening tip-off is going to be won here by the Lady Warriors. Again, this is a matchup again between the 6 and 3 seeds. Albany, the 3 seed. Stewartsville Osborn Lady Wildcards are the 6 seed. And the Lady Wildcards will start out in a little bit of a zone here. As they'll have it to Martin, right wing. Brings it into the corner for Newman. Newman drives in, leaves it for Anthony at the free throw line. Her shot rolls out, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by the Wildcards. And it's Reese Walker that comes away with it. Bringing it across is going to be Walker here for the Wildcards. Sends it up top now for Koth. Now back up again here for Saunders. Leaves it now for Griffin. Again, this is the first year that Stewartsville Osborn has co-opted, as they used to be the Wildcats and the Cardinals. So now they become the Wildcards. Quickly throwing it up now for Messner, right wing. Up top to Martin, over for Shields, left wing. Into the corner for Newman. Puts up a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Martin. Martin up now for Shields. Dribbles inside. Leaves it off now for Newman, left wing. And that's what the Lady Warriors need to do here against the zone. Dribble into it, collapse the zone, and then feed it back out to the wings. One thing we've said here all season, though, the wings need to come a little bit closer, even with that free throw line, as Messner will drive in. Leaves it now for Martin from 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made by the Wildcards. Over to the left wing with it here now for Darrenfeld. She'll send it up top for Koth. Now back up for Saunders. Warriors come out in a man-to-man defense. Driving Darrenfeld. A foul, though, will be called here on the drive, and it's going to go against Messner. That'll be her first, team's first as well. We're just over 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter play, still scoreless. Ball inbounds for Koth on the block. Her shot no good. Rebound is going to be made by Martin. Martin brings it across, leaves it off for Newman, left wing, into the corner now for Messner. Sends it across for Shields. Now back into the corner, Newman from 3. Off the iron to the right, no good. Rebound is going to be made this time by Madeline Griffin. Up top here now for Darrenfeld as she'll lose it. Picked up now by Martin. She'll leave it off here now for Newman as she'll walk it across the center court logo. Leaves it for Shields, left wing. Over to Martin into the corner now for Messner. Sends it inside and they get it to Anthony. Her shot there no good. Second shot opportunity will send her to the line for 2 free throws. And the foul this time here against Osborn is going to go against Emily Saunders. That'll be her first, team's first as well. Anthony able to knock home the first. Second free throw attempt here from Sierra Anthony. Is good as well as she sinks them both. It's a 2-0 Albany lead. Griffin gets the rebound. Sends it across for Koth as she'll bring it now over to the right wing. Back up top now for Walker. For Saunders. Gets it back again now for Griffin. Koth top of the key, trying to find a cutting Walker. For Saunders, back out again to Koth, over to the left wing. This time now for Darrenfeld. Griffin with it in the left corner, brings it back out to Saunders on the wing. Saunders drives off the backboard, can't get it to fall. Ball tips around, finally picked up by Martin over to Newman. Newman trying to send it in the corner now for Messner. Sends it across court now for Shields, right wing. Into the corner to Newman. Trying to bring it inside, that time from Messner to Anthony. Keeping it in play as Anthony as it's picked up by Martin. Messner with it left wing. Sends it over top the defense. And again, Anthony off the backboard for two. Anthony has all 4 points so far in the ball game. It's a 4-0 Lady Warrior lead here with 3:41 left to play in the first. Walker brings it across, stolen from behind by Martin. Martin has some very active hands here for the Lady Warriors as they try to bring it into the corner there for Messner. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Walker. Checking in is going to be Chesney Ishmael. And a timeout will be called here by Albany. A 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We'll be back with more when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
3.5 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 4-0 Albany lead. They'll have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Shields will inbounds deep on the left side. And will inbounds it now here for Newman. Leaves it off now for Shields. Over to the right wing for Martin. Brings it back over now for Shields. To Martin. Again for Shields. Into the corner for Newman. Newman drives baseline. Little floater. No good, but a perfect pass to Messner. Her shot a little bit late as the defender came over, and a jump ball that'll be in favor here of the Lady Wildcards. Trying to pass it into the deep court. That time for Saunders, picked off by Newman. Newman, little runner inside the paint, can't get it to fall. Tipped around, Newman comes away with the rebound, leaves it off now for Messner. She'll deke her defender, goes to the baseline and sinks it. As it's now a 6-0 Lady Warrior lead here, 2:43 left to play in the first. Ishmael will try and send it up for Walker, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Michaela Martin with 2:36 left to play here in this first quarter. Inbounds, and again, it's going to be Reese Walker. She'll inbounds it into the backcourt here for Darrenfeld. Up top now for Saunders. Walker from three. Too hard. Rebound going to be made by Newman. Now she'll quickly go back in transition. It's a 4-on-1, and she goes up with her on the right block and off the glass for two. And now another turnover, or almost turnover here, by the Lady Wildcards. It's an 8-0 Albany lead, 2:13 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball tipped out that time by Martin as they try to bring it into Walker. Newman stops, right elbow extended and sinks it. It's a 10-point Albany lead. 2:06 left in the first. Another timeout can be taken this time by Stewartsville Osborn. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you. Tanya McCampbell, Lone Star Investments, LLC in Albany, has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finstra and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments, LLC are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call, 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future.
The defensive pressure here by the Lady Warriors has caused the Lady Wildcards to turn the ball over a little bit here, and as Gotten the Lady Warriors out now to a 10-0 lead coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout with underneath 2 minutes left to play. Over to the right wing for Caw, trying to bring it inside. Picked off here by Martin. Brooklyn Wink checks in during that timeout here for Shields. Martin will send it left wing for Messner, up top now for Newman. Into the corner now for Wink. To Newman. Left wing, Martin. Into the baseline. Corner here for Anthony. Back out to Martin. And this time it'll be knocked away off the hands of Emily Saunders. Our next game coming up for you tonight will be the number 2 seed and the number 7 seed, DeKalb Lady Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed, Maysville Lady Wildcats. Lady Wolverines, I apologize. Newman sends it in the corner now for Messner from 3. Off back iron. And coming away with the long rebound here is going to be Newman. As a good job cornering off her defender there was Martin, so Newman could come away with the rebound. Now Martin from 3 off back iron, no good. And now Warriors able to come away with another steal here on the offensive side of the court. With underneath a minute left to play here in the first, it's a 10-0 Albany lead. Martin has it knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds here off the Lady Warriors. And it'll be Lady Wildcard basketball. Checking in here for the first time will be Daisy Reeves here for Osborn Stewartsville. And she'll check in here for Emily Saunders. Inbounds here for Reeves. As she'll get it back out here for Darrenfeld. Back up to Reeves. Stolen away again here by Martin. This time she'll take it herself. Right block up with her right hand and good for 2. 12-0. Albany leads 30 seconds. And now a 5-second call called here against Stewartsville Osborn. 29.1 left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 12-0 Albany lead. Newman will inbounds. And wide open in the middle of the paint is Anthony. And she'll put it in off the backboard. She's got 6 points here in the early going. 14-0. Lady Warriors lead. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a jump ball that'll go here to the Warriors with 18.1. As the Lady Warriors defense able to come up with another turnover here. Ball inbounds here for Newman in the backcourt. 15 seconds as the Warriors will look to take the final shot here of the first quarter. Newman into the corner now for Messner from 3. Short off the iron. Rebound is going to be made here by the Lady Wildcards. With it is going to be Darrenfeld. She can't get the shot off. It's a 14-0 Lady Warriors lead after 1 quarter of play. We're back to start the second when we come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
Are you ready to get a head start on a successful future? Then call your local Army National Guard recruiter to learn how you can earn benefits to help pay for your education and expenses. The National Guard offers many programs for every type of student, whether you're still in high school, attending college, or working toward a vocational certification. Contact your local Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain in Gentry, DeKalb, Harrison, and Worth counties today at 660-868-0991, or Staff Sergeant Alan Schulte and Andrew Holt in Nottoway counties at 660-853-8564. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
As we get ready to start the second quarter of play, it'll be Stewartsville Osborn Lady basketball. As driving here is going to be Ishmael. She can't get it to go, but Kauth there on the rebound gets it to fall. So the first points here of the ball game for the Lady Wildcards. Comes on the first possession to start the second quarter. Over to left wing for Messner, trying to bring it into Anthony, and it's going to be tipped away, picked off here by Kauth. Bringing it across, here will be Walker. Picked away, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 here for the Warriors. But no passing lane, so Messner will pull it back out, sends it up to Newman up at the top of the key. Lady Wildcards stay here. Looks almost more like they're in a box and one now as But it is not. They're going to stay in this zone here, but they're really going to make sure that the Warriors work to get the ball inside to Anthony as Shields will check in here for Brooklyn Wink. 7:07 left to play in the second quarter. It's a 14-2 lead as Messner gets it on the right block, goes up high off the glass, sinks it for two, and it's back out to a 14-point Albany lead. Trying to bring it into Walker, picked off into the backcourt here by Martin. She's going to be called here for the backcourt violation. So just as quickly as Lady Warriors come away with the turnover, they give it right back after the backcourt violation. Ball inbounds here for Darenfeld. She'll bring it across the center court logo here at the King City New Gym. Into the corner now for Ishmael. And it bounces in as it rolled around, hit off the glass, and falls in for three. 16-5. It's an 11-point ball game. Shields gets it now for Newman. She'll drive off the glass. Can't get it to go. And little baby hook rebound made by Kauth. Kauth drives inside the paint. Off the mark to the left. Second shot opportunity, no good as well. Rebound this time is going to be made here by Anthony. Newman with it left wing. Little runner. Long, no good. Saunders will leave it off here for Kauth. Up top now again from three and knocking it in. This time from the top of the key is Darenfeld. And now it's a 16-8 ball game with 5:56 left to play in the second. We're back after this Penny General Center timeout taken by the Lady Warriors.
East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany specializes in hosting special events, whether large or small. The Legacy Event Center is the newest member of the East Fork family with 7,500 square feet of beautifully decorated event space, including a caterer's kitchen. The magnificent black and white staircase allows for the grandest of entrances, while the front veranda overlooking a small lake makes for a great place to relax and enjoy conversations with family and friends. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special event. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy or East Fork Lodge.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 16-8 lead here with 5:56 left to play in the second quarter. Shields will inbounds here now for Anthony. As now the Lady Wildcards will come out a little bit of full court pressure here as they'll play. Looks to be a 1-3-1 zone. Into the corner now for Messner. Back out to Martin, up now to Shields. Into the corner now for Anthony. Messner at the high post. Gets it into the corner for Newman. Dribbles around to the defenders, gets it for Messner now to Anthony on the block. Goes up hard. Can't get it to fall. Comes away with the rebound. Second chance opportunity, no good. Bringing it across. Here is going to be Walker. She'll send it to the corner now for Kauth. Up top again, this time now for Saunders. Driving Darenfeld, trying to send it back out there to Griffin. Kauth with it right wing. Warriors had a 14-0 lead and then a 16-2 lead. Now it's down to 6-8 with 4:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Messner will leave it off now for Newman right wing. Look to take a three and then stops, and one of the Lady Wildcards hits the ball out of her hand, so she's able to dribbles in, but shot just too short off the front iron. 16-8, Lady Warriors lead. 4:32 left to play here in the first half. Walker with it here on the right wing. Back door for Darenfeld. Can't get it to fall. Rebound made here by Messner. Newman sends it over to Shields, and now for Messner. Messner going to have to get out of there before a 5-second call, but a timeout will be called here by the Warriors. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. It's a 16-8 Albany lead with about halfway through this second quarter of play. Shields will inbounds up top now for Newman. Up down to Martin up at the top of the key. Leaves it now for Shields. Into the corner for Messner. Martin. Shields. Into the corner now for Anthony. Tries to drive baseline. Leaves it out for the left wing for Shields. Into the corner. Newman from three. Off the iron, no good. Anthony comes in with the rebound and goes off the glass for two. Anthony leading the way with 8 points so far here for the Lady Warriors in this first half. Bringing it across is Darren Felch. She'll send it right wing for Kouth. Into the corner now for Walker. Back up again for Saunders. Kouth inside, high off the glass for two. Messner gets it for Shields. Anthony. Now to Newman left wing. Back up to Shields, right wing for Martin. Shields into the corner for Newman. Messner now to Martin. Into the corner again for Shields on the baseline. And this one going to be short. Walker brings it across here for the Lady Wildcards. Warriors had really good pressure there late in that first quarter. Was able to come up with a plethora of steals and a plethora of chances as well. But here in the second quarter, Lady Wildcards have come out and really taken it to the Lady Warriors from the first possession on, as Anthony is able to tip this one away to Newman. And it almost seems like Lady Warriors starting to get a little bit winded here late in this second quarter. Again, most teams have not had practices or anything with this winter weather this week. As the shot that time no good off the hands of Madeline Griffin. This one will go out of bounds here off the Lady Warriors. Wink will check back in here for Shields with 2:07 left. Warriors will still be without Abby Tronson, at least here for tonight's game. With it up at the top of the key, Walker into the corner now here for Kouth. Up top now for Emily Saunders. Kouth in the corner, driving in and almost throwing it away there was Griffin, as this one is going to be stolen away here by Newman. Now she'll throw it away, picked up here by Walker as they try to bring it quickly out that time to Martin. And now Anthony trying to come away with the steal will knock it out of bounds as they try to bring it to Kouth in the corner. 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Newman will check out. Delaney Shields will check in here for the Lady Warriors. It's an 8-point Lady Warrior lead. Walker set to inbounds. They bring it inside for Darren Felch. She will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. And this one going to go against Casey Messner. That's going to be her second, team second as well. Had just 2 fouls in that first quarter, and this is the first foul here in the second. Comes with 1:38 left. As the first free throw no good there from Olivia Darrenfeld. Checking back in will be Ishmael as she'll check in here for Griffin. Newman will check in here for Messner as she'll take a seat here with 2 fouls. Darrenfeld's second free throw attempt is good. Shields will inbounds here for Wink, and it'll be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Walker. with 1:37. And Wildcards playing pressure zone defense. A 1-2-2 pressure on the zone. Newman up top now for Martin. Right wing for Shields. Over the top for Martin as she'll dribble inside. Brings 4 defenders with her, gets it to Anthony now for Shields. And that's exactly what the Warriors need to do to break down this zone defense, is dribble it right at him and collapse the zone. And then kick it back out as Wink with it on the corner will be called for the travel. And you do the fake, you may have to make sure both feet stay on the ground. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. It's a 7-point lead here in favor of Lady Warriors, trying to send it into the deep court here for Saunders. She'll lose it, picked up by Shields, gets it now for Martin. Now to Newman. Newman stops, puts up the shot. Off back iron, no good. Tipped around, picked up now by Martin. She'll get it for Wink, back to Martin, over to Shields. Dribbles in, now leaves it for Newman from 3. Again off the mark, no good. Newman just doesn't seem to have it offensively tonight. And that could be something bad to go against the Warriors, but Anthony so far has been the lone saving grace on offense. So 35 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. It's a 7-point lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. Darren Felt will inbounds. Inbounds goes here for Ishmael. She'll put up the shot from the baseline, no good. And then Anthony has it knocked out of her hands by Kauth. Quick shot from Darren Felt from 3. Back iron, rebound made this time by Martin. Newman will bring it across. Lady Wildcards were looking for the trap. They get it now for Martin, right wing. Back up to Newman, 12 seconds. Now 10 as the Warriors look to go for the final shot here at the half. They will start out with the basketball to start out the third quarter as well. They'll get it to Anthony on the block, and she'll put it up and in for 2. And that'll do it here for the half. The Warriors lead here by 9, 20-11. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champs Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
At American Family Insurance, protecting farms and ranches is at the heart of what we do. After all, it's where we got our start more than 90 years ago. We understand the hard work that goes into building and sustaining your business. And that's why we offer customizable policies that protect everything you worked hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves. Contact me today.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany, or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Welcome back out again here to King City as we here at the half. It's a 20-11 lead here for the number 3 seed Albany Lady Warriors over the number 6 seed Stewartsville Osborn Lady Cardinals. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here of Albany, Stewartsville, Osborn girls basketball. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Beeman, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Maysville, Osborn, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant at Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany, Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Northwest Cell, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, The Legacy at East Fork Lodge in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany, and American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Lone Star Investments LLC, Tanya McCampbell of Albany, the Army National Guard recruiters, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain and Staff Sergeant Alan Schulte. The Albany School District, Stewartsville School District, Osborn School District, Albany Booster Club, City of Albany, Printery New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. Remember your halftime tonight on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Taking a look here at the unofficial stats here from the first half. For the Osborn Stewartsville girls, they're unofficially shooting 4 for 15 from the field, 2 for 4 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring so far by Ashley Kauth with 4 points. Olivia Darenfeld also has 4, and 3 points so far for Chesney Ishmael, as they are shooting right at about just underneath 27% from the field there in that first half. For the Albany girls, they're unofficially shooting 9 for 28 from the field, 0 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and they are led in scoring by Sierra Anthony, as she has 10 points at the moment. 4 points for Casey Messner and Gabby Newman, 2 points for Michaela Martin, as the Warriors shooting at about 32% from the field, but have shot 13 more times than the Lady Wildcards did there in that first half. And taking a look here, the biggest things that we saw there in that first half, Gabby Newman really just did not have it off, really just having an off night offensively. And this is something that we thought would happen at some point during the season. The question was always who is going to be able to pick up that slack. So far, Gabby has 2 points, both of them off of fast break layups. But so far, it's been Sierra Anthony who's been able to go inside the paint, or go inside and put it in for 10 points so far. Casey Messner's got a couple as well. But it really was a tale of 2 quarters, as in that first quarter, the Warriors able to jump out to a 14-0 lead. It really was that second half of that first quarter. They really turned up the defensive pressure, came away with a bunch of steals, and were able to come away with some quick buckets, and they led 14-0. Then it was Osborn Stewartsville came out on that first possession. As soon as they inbounded it, going right up for it was Ishmael. She could not make the shot, but Kauth is able to pick up the rebound. She puts it in, and quickly Stewartsville Osborn gets their first points. Messner goes down, misses on the next shot. Ishmael hits a three-pointer on the next possession, down for Stewartsville Osborn, and they've kind of took it to Albany a little bit there in that second quarter, outscoring them 11-6, but the Warriors still able to maintain a 9-point lead here at the half. Again, we'll just have to see if Newman continues to be off offensively tonight, who is able to pick up the slack a little bit offensively for the Lady Warriors. So far, Sierra Anthony able to do it. See if maybe Messner, Martin, Shields, Wink, or somebody else can pick up some of the slack offensively and put in some points here for the Lady Warriors here in the second half, if Gabby Newman, again, is slow offensively to start out this second half. Again, it's a 22-11 lead here at the half. We're back with more Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment.
Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars and Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252, or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
As Mosaic continues to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, they are committed to staying connected. Whether you need a routine checkup or to be seen for an illness, Mosaic has virtual options available. The highly trained nurses are also ready to help you when you need them via the 24/7 community nurse line. Plus, the My Mosaic Portal website and app are available for messaging your care team and accessing health information. Please visit mymlc.com/stay connected to learn more. Now more than ever, Mosaic is here with you and here for you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Tanya McCampbell Lone Star Investments LLC in Albany has been your hometown financial advisor since 2009. When you need help securing your future, give Tanya a call at 660-726-5119. Lone Star Investment Securities are offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member of Finstra and SIPC. Advisory services are through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Cambridge and Lone Star Investments LLC are not affiliated. Give Tanya a call, 660-726-5119 at Lone Star Investments to secure your future. Are you ready to get a head start on a successful future? Then call your local Army National Guard recruiter to learn how you can earn benefits to help pay for your education and expenses. The National Guard offers many programs for every type of student, whether you're still in high school, attending college, or working toward a vocational certification. Contact your local Army National Guard recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain in Gentry, DeKalb, Harrison, and Worth counties today at 660-868-0991, or Staff Sergeant Alan Schulte and Andrew Holt in Ottaway counties at 660-853-8564.
Giving you an update on the games going on over in the old gym. Again, it's a matchup between the number 4 seeded Osborn Stewartsville boys and the number 5 seed Maysville boys. And at the half, Stewartsville Osborn leads 31-27 over in the old gym. 22-11 is the lead here for the Warriors over the Lady Wildcards. Remember, your halftime tonight was brought to you by Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany starts out with the basketball. Newman will have it up at the top of the key. As the Warriors will start out with their starters, the Wildcards will start out with their starters. Anthony spins just in front of the free throw line, no good. And then Wink will go up and she will be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2, so I take that back. Wink will be out at the moment as Michaela Martin. Here to start out this second half. And at the moment, Martin not even on the bench either, as Wink is able to knock in the first free throw. And that's something, if Martin can't come back here, that could be detrimental to the Lady Warrior defense, as Martin really has quick hands and also a lot of the rebounds for being one of the smaller players on the court. A lot of the rebounds here for the Lady Warriors as well. It's 21-11. It's a 10-point Albany lead. Newman comes away with the steal. Gets it up now for Messner. Off the backboard. Can't get it to fall in. Halfway through, or 30 seconds gone here in the third quarter. It's a 21-11, 10-point Albany lead. And now Newman will pick up her first foul. And the first foul here of this second half. Martin now comes back here onto the court and onto the bench. Ball inbounds up now for Walker. Over to the left wing for Darrenfeld. Right wing Griffin. Leaves it up now for Kouth. Saunders drives for Kouth into the corner. Back out again, this time now Darrenfeld. Up for Walker, as Martin will be ready to check back in here after the next stoppage. Into the corner now for Walker again. Brings it inside for Griffin for Darrenfeld. Off the bottom of the backboard, no good. It'll be a jump ball that'll be in favor here of Stewartsville Osborn. So Wink will check out. Martin will check back in. And the inbounds will be made here by Darren Felt. Gets it now for Walker. Back into the corner for Darren Felt. Warriors again come back out in their man-to-man defense. Darren Felt for South right wing. Darren Felt from three, drains it. Maybe a Darren Felt from deep behind the three-point arc. It's a 7-point Albany lead, 21-14, 6:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Messner will send it across. A little tip there from Martin goes into the hands of Anthony. Up top now for Shields, into the corner for Newman. Sidesteps a defender, dribbles in, leaving it off for Anthony on the block. And that time went up too hard and probably should have used the backboard. That would have gotten that one to fall. 21-14, 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Walker with it right wing. Trying to send it up to Darren Felt. Tipped away, picked up now by Messner. She'll bring it across the center court logo here at the King City New Gym. Newman, three from the corner and right wing. No good, and then out of bounds here off of Martin. Checking back in will be Ishmael as she'll check in here for Griffin. Inbounds, and here will be Darren Felt. Gets it into Walker, almost tipped away there by Martin. Into the corner now here for Ishmael. She had a three-pointer in the first half. As they try to bring it out that time for Darren Felt, stolen away by Messner. 5:10 left to play in the third. Shields into the corner for Newman. Sends it across for Martin. Steps back, puts up a three. Off back iron, no good. Anthony comes away with the rebound, leaves it now for Newman. She'll dribble in, leaves it off again for Anthony. Off the glass this time, in for three. Or in for two, sorry. 23-14. His lead is Anthony. Gets her hand in there and tips it away out of bounds off a count. 4:47 left to play here in the third quarter. Darren Felt will inbounds here from the Lady Wildcards. Ishmael trying to send it across. Tipped away by Martin. Picked up by Shields. Now for Newman. Back to Shields. Off the glass. In for two. With Newman not being able to do much offensively here, she's coming away with some good assists here as a timeout going to be called here by the Lady Wildcards. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades. East Fork Lodge and Ranch in Albany specializes in hosting special events, whether large or small. The Legacy Event Center is the newest member of the East Fork family with 7,500 square feet of beautifully decorated event space, including a caterer's kitchen. The magnificent black and white staircase allows for the grandest of entrances, while the front veranda overlooking a small lake makes for a great place to relax and enjoy conversations with family and friends. The rustic elegance of the Legacy is the perfect backdrop to your special event. Email Jamie at eastforklodge.com for more information on the Legacy or East Fork Lodge.
4:29 left to play here in the third quarter, 25-14. It's an 11-point Albany lead. It'll be Lady Wildcard basketball. Ishmael will inbounds. And a 5-second call. We've seen that now twice tonight here against the Lady Wildcards. We saw it once in the game earlier against South Holt as well. Newman trying to inbounds it into Messner, and forced in there. It was stolen away as she had 4 Lady Wildcards around her. Bringing it across as Saunders into the corner now for Ishmael. Stripped away by Newman, picked up by Shields. Newman will pick it up and will bring it across the center court logo. Newman into the corner for Messner. Up top for Shields. She's able to control it before it becomes a backcourt violation. Over to the right wing now for Martin. Wink will be ready to set and check back in here for the Lady Warriors, as will Griffin for the Lady Wildcards. Newman from three. This time again off the iron, no good. And now Martin will force a tie-up, and the jump ball will go here to the Warriors. Ishmael will check out. Shields will check out. Griffin checks in for the Lady Wildcards. Wink checks in here for the Lady Warriors. 25-14, 3:43 left to play here in the third quarter. Over to left wing with it is Martin. Up top now for Newman from three. Off the front iron, Martin with the rebound, gets it to Wink on the baseline. Goes up and she will be fouled, will go to line to shoot two. And the foul this time is going to go against Madeline Griffin. That'll be her first. Team's second. And Wink's first will be well short. Second free throw attempt here from Brooklyn Wink. Also going to be short this time off the front iron. Out of bounds here off of Kouth. So it'll stay here with the Warriors. Inbounding will be Newman, with 3:26 left to play in the third. Inbounds to Wink in the corner now for Messner. Leaves it off now for Newman. Dribbles in. Goes up and will be called for the travel. Again, Newman just doesn't seem to have it offensively tonight, but has had a couple of good assists still, which is what you like to see if you can't get it done shooting. Still put in the work to get your teammates points. As that one's going to be knocked around, picked up here by Anthony. So Newman will walk it across. Over to Messner into the corner. Trying to send it off of the foot that time, and a timeout will be called here by the Lady Wildcards. We're back after this 30-second Petty John Arnold Center timeout here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout will be Lady Wildcard basketball. Inbounding will be Walker. We'll get it inbounds here for Griffin. And now coming away with the steal is going to be Newman. Goes up with her right hand, can't get it to fall. Messner with the rebound, goes up and knocks it in off the glass. As Messner now here with 6 points here in the ball game. Kouth will give this one off to Saunders, and Martin will be called here for the reach from behind. And that is going to be her first, team's second. Shields will check in now here for Newman. Two and a half left to play here in the third quarter. Walker trying to inbounds. They've already had one 5-second call, trying to bet that one off of Martin. Picked up, though, by Walker in the backcourt. And this one will go out of bounds here off the Lady Warriors. Inboundsing is going to be Darren Felt trying to get to Kouth, and a foul going to be called here on the inbounds against Anthony. That'll be the team's third, her first. So again, Darren Felt will inbounds here for the Lady Wildcards. It's a 27-14 Albany lead. They'll get it up to Walker up at the top of the key. Trying to bring it inside for Kouth. Goes up off the glass, can't get it to fall, and a rebound going to be called here on the rebound against Kouth. That'll be the second committed here against Kouth, and the team's third. Messner, now for Martin left wing. Back up to Messner. Over for Shields. Martin sends it across now for Wink. Pass too high, sails out of bounds. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 13-point Albany lead, 27-14. At one point in the first quarter was a 14-0 Albany lead. And now a travel going to be called here against Madeline Griffin. Newman will check back in, as well will Ishmael, as Wink will check out along with Griffin. Shields will inbounds up to the top court here for Newman. Over to Shields, right wing. Into the corner now for Messner. Leaves it off for Anthony inside, off the glass for two. As Anthony now here with 14 points, trying to send it up this time. Now for Ishmael, going to be knocked away, picked up by Darren Felt, and she's going to be called for the travel. Shields will inbounds here now for Messner. Newman will try and bring it across. Gets caught in the trap as she loses it. Picked up here. Driving in Walker. Too hard off the glass. No good. Out of bounds here off of the Lady Wildcards. So it's a 15-point Albany lead. Anthony for Shields. Now for Messner. Sends it across for Anthony. Leaves it out for Shields, left wing. Up to Martin. Into the corner here for Messner. Up top for Martin. To Newman at the high post. Backdoor cut for Shields. Has the ball tipped. Picked up by Anthony. Can't get it to fall. Rebound this time made by Kouth. Walker with it right wing, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Michaela Martin. 38 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. It's a 15-point Albany lead, 29-14. Brooklyn Wink set to check back in here for the Lady Warriors, as she'll check in here for Messner as she comes off hobbling a little bit. Walker will inbounds into the corner here for Darren Felt from three. Off the iron. And out of bounds here off of Kouth. It's a 29-14 Albany lead. Shields will get this one for Wink. Trying to send it to Newman. Tipped away by Ishmael. Picked up by Saunders. She'll get it down for Walker. Up top for Darren Felt from three. Off the iron to the right. No good. Rebound is going to be made this time here by Shields. Newman will bring it across with 10 seconds left here in the third quarter, leading by 15, 29-14. Leaves it off for Brooklyn Wink on the weak side block. She'll go up and be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. The foul this time is going to go against Darren Felt, and that is going to be her first, team's fourth. Wink missed her first two free throw opportunities. This time perfect on the third. And she knocks in the first one here. And the second off the inside of the iron, no good. And the shot there from Darren Felt at the buzzer, no good. 30-14, Albany leads as we head to the fourth quarter of play. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track,
on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
Hello, I'm Dustin Freeman, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Welcome back out again here to King City for this girls opening round game. The number 3 seed Albany Lady Warriors, number 6 seed Stewartsville Osborn Lady Wildcards. Starting out the fourth quarter will be the starters minus Shields as Wink will check in. Messner still hobbled a little bit as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Starters plus Ishmael for the Lady Wildcards minus Griffin. As Ishmael with it in the corner. Puts up the shot from 3. Short rebound is going to be made here by Messner. Newman will bring it across here for the Lady Warriors. And she has not had a good night shooting, but has been able to pick up a couple of good assists here tonight. Over the left wing now for Messner. Up top to Martin. Sends it right wing now for Anthony. And now hits Messner on the block, high off the glass, in for 2. She's now just one bucket away from double digits. Saunders is able to bring it across here for the Lady Wildcards. Saunders loses it. Martin able to try and tip it back up, but it's going to be picked up by Saunders. Couth gives it off now for Darrenfeld. She will be fouled. Will go to the line as the foul going to be picked up here by Gabby Newman. Newman started that loose ball possession that Martin was not able to corral, and then comes back and puts up the foul to keep Darrenfeld from the easy layup. Darrenfeld hits the first. She now has 8 here in the ball game. And the second bounces out, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Anthony. Gets it for Wink. Now for Newman. And a timeout going to be called here by Albany as they have one timeout remaining. We're back with more following this Penny John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winner's Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winner's Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winner's Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winner's Circle North.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolbus a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
32-15, the Lady Warriors have the lead here. 6:42 left to play here in this fourth quarter. It's a 17-point Albany lead. Albany come with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Messner will inbounds. Albany has just one timeout remaining. Stewartsville Osborn, I believe, has 2 timeouts remaining. Inbounds to Brooklyn Wink as she'll bring it across the timeline. Now drives in, and she is going to be fouled on the drive to the basket and will go to the line to shoot 2 as Count will pick up the foul. That is going to be her third. So Wink will go to the line for 2 free throws here. So far here in the ball game, Brooklyn is 2 for 6 from the free throw line. And her first one, perfect. Second one also perfect as she nails them both. 34-15, and this one's going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Martin. And it'll stay here with wild card basketball. Walker gets it off here for Darren Felder. She'll try and bring it across the timeline. And a trap set up here by Messner and Martin. Trying to get it there to Ishmael. It's going to go out of bounds off of Wink out of bounds. And it'll be Lady Wildcard basketball. Messner was able to stay in front of Ishmael, and then Martin trailing behind. Caught her in the trap here in the coffin corner. Into the corner, Ishmael from 3. Off the back iron, rebound going to be made by Martin. Martin will bring it across the center court logo. Sends it over now for Newman left wing. Drives baseline and has that one tipped out of her hands and picked up by Saunders. Darren Felt goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Kauth. She'll go up and lay it in for 2. (34-17). Newman will bring it across. 5:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. And that trying to get it into Martin, tipped away by Walker. Saunders sends it down for Walker, left wing into the corner again for Ishmael. Kauth now drives to the free throw line, sends it to the corner now for Walker. Back into Kauth on the block. Up too hard, rebound made by Wink. Newman with it, top of the key. 5:05 left to play here in the ball game. It's a 17-point Albany lead. Messner brings it down to Anthony on the block. Off the glass, can't get it to fall. Fights for the rebound, and a foul going to be called here against Osborn Stewartsville, and it's going to go against Kauth. That'll be her 4th. Checking in again is going to be Madeline Griffin. And she'll check in here for Ishmael. Ball inbounds to Anthony off the glass for 2. As now Anthony with 16 points here in the ball game. Kauth sends it back out for Walker right wing. Back into Kauth in the corner. Walker dribbles, sends it back out for Darren Felt. Up top now for Saunders. Left wing for Kauth. Saunders drives in, leaves it for Darren Felt. Shot from 3, and she'll nail it from behind the arc. 36-20, it's a 16-point Albany lead. 4:15 left to play here in the ball game. Newman brings it across into the paint, leaving it off for Martin. Back out now for Anthony on the wing. Man-to-man pressure here now for Stewartsville Osborn. Halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Anthony with it right wing. Leaves it up for Shields. Gets it out for Messner. Up to Newman as she'll bring it back out, trying to restart the Lady Warrior offense. Anthony back up again here to Newman. 3.5 left to play in the fourth as again the Warriors will restart the offense. Over to left wing, this time now for Martin. Up to Shields. As the Warriors continuing to take time off the clock here with a 16-point lead here late in the fourth quarter. Now up to Newman with 3:10 left. Newman dribbles in, leaves it off for Shields on the block, and she'll go up and knock it in. Good offensive possession that time for the Warriors. They waste a lot of time, get a nice easy layup, and a nice feed that time from Newman as Messner goes up off the glass, no good, and then Martin goes up, and that one will be rejected out of bounds. So it's a 38-20 Albany lead. Just underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Newman will inbounds. Inbounds for Messner, up now for Shields. Warriors had a good possession last time. See if they can do that again. Waste a lot of time, come away with a nice easy layup. Newman sends it right wing here for Messner, and a foul going to be called here against Lady Wildcards. It's going to go against Olivia Darenfeld. That'll be her second, team seventh. And going to the line for the 1-and-1 now will be Casey Messner. First free throw attempt from Messner, good. Ishmael will check in again here for Griffin. Messner's second free throw short. Rebound is going to be made there by Saunders. Darenfeld brings it across, brings it up top. Over to the right wing for Kouth, into the corner for Ishmael. Stops inside the paint, off the glass for two from Ishmael. .2:10 left to play in the fourth as Newman will bring it across the half-court line. Leaves it for Shields. Her shot bounces out this time, no good. A player's lost his shoe, and it's Gabby Newman as the ball goes out of bounds here for the Lady Wildcards. (39-22) with underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. 1:59 left. Shields will inbounds into the backcourt here for Newman. Gets it for Shields, left wing. And now for Martin, back again for Shields. She'll drive to the baseline. Her shot this time won't go. Rebound by Anthony. No good, as she will go to the free throw line, though, to shoot two free throws. Foul this time is going to go against Chesney Ishmael, her first personal, team's eighth. First of two here from Anthony off the front iron. Walker will check back in here for Daisy Reeves. Anthony's second free throw off the mark. Darenfeld with it up at the top of the key from three. Off back iron, rebound made by Walker. Gets it back to Darenfeld in the corner now for Ishmael. Back out again for Walker. Kouth now for Walker, left wing. Up top now here for Ramsey. That one rolls out, no good. Walker with the rebound. And that one no good, that time from Darenfeld. And a foul going to be called here on the rebound against Messner. So the foul against Messner here is going to be her third, team's fifth. 1:10 left to play here in the ball game. 39-22, and a travel going to be called here against the Lady Wildcards. Our next game coming up for you is the number 2 seeded DeKalb Lady Tigers versus the number 7 seed Maysville Lady Wolverines. Newman has Anthony with her. Newman goes up, and it's going to be stripped out of her hands here by Walker before the shot. So Newman will inbounds. They'll get it inside to Anthony in the paint. Leaves it off now for Newman. Shields right wing. Up top for Messner, now to Newman. Newman leaves it off for Anthony on the weak side block, but can't control the pass. It's going to be tipped out, picked up by Shields. Trying to get it to Newman. Picked off here by Walker. Goes up and has it rejected away by the hands of Gabby Newman. Brooklyn Wink will now check in as she'll check in here for Messner with 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's a 39-22 Albany lead. Looking like the Lady Warriors will move on here tonight. If the Warriors were to win, they will play the winner of the next game at 4:30 tomorrow here in the old gym. Here in the new gym, as Newman is able to strip it, picked up by Martin. Newman with him in the backcourt, brings it across, over now for Shields. Newman drives in, leaves it for Wink on the weak side block. Her shot no good. Underneath 10 seconds, Darrenfeld with a shot from three. Off the mark, no good. Anthony with the rebound. And that will do it as the Lady Warriors will advance into the championship semis. 4:30 tomorrow here at the new gym. At 4:30, it's a 39-22 victory. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's Player of the Game when we come back in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family-friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a victory tonight here for the Albany Lady Warriors as they come away with a 39-22 victory tonight here over Osborn Stewartsville Lady Wildcard. So Osborn Stewartsville will play here in the late game tomorrow night here in the new gym. They will take on the loser of the DeKalb Mainsville game coming up next. Albany will take on the winner at 4:30 tomorrow here in the new gym. Taking a look here at the unofficial stats. For Osborn Stewartsville, they shoot 8 for 33 from the field, as that is just about 24% from the field. 4 for 14 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Olivia Darrenfeld with 11 points. 6 points on the night for Ashley Calton, 5 points for Chesney Ishmael. For Albany girls, they unofficially shoot 16 for 52 from the field, so just underneath 31%. 0 for 11, though, from behind the three-point arc, 7 for 14 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Sierra Anthony with 16 points, 9 points for Casey Messner, 4 points for Delaney Shields, Gabby Newman, Brooklyn Wink, and Michaela Martin finishes tonight with 2 points. And tonight's Papa's Player of the Game, sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere. And tonight our Papa's Player of the Game is going to be Sierra Anthony. Anthony finishes tonight with 16 points. But again, Gabby Newman, who did not have a very good night shooting, really did a lot, though, to help the offense with a lot of assists and helping her teammates get some easy buckets. Also had a few assists that were not converted, as a couple of her teammates missed some bunnies in and around the basket. But what we saw in that second game here of the night here on Albany TV is you saw a couple of fouls as the referees were really letting the teams play, which is something that myself and also our color commentator and Mike Atkins usually really love to see, is just let them continue to play and see how everything falls. But again, it's a victory tonight for the Lady Warriors. They finish tonight 39 for 22. That will give us a little bit of a dilemma tomorrow. The Albany boys will play at 4:30 tomorrow in the old gym. The Albany girls play at 4:30 tomorrow in the new gym. We will let you know of what exactly we're going to do here on Albany TV tomorrow morning. Make sure you stay tuned and figure out what games we're going to call for you tomorrow. If whatever games we do not call, the King City School Facebook page will have a game going, but also the King City High School has the NFHS system that also has that is hooked up here in the new gym is another way to watch. But we will tell you how you can find the games tomorrow that we do not bring you, but we will also let you know the games that we do bring you tomorrow. So again, for Jared Ramos, Perry Phillips, so long here from this game. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the Maysville and DeKalb girls game here in about 3 minutes on Albany TV. Like to thank our sponsors again, though. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Beeman, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Maysville, Osborn, Plattsburgh, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Northwest Sale, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The Legacy at East Fork Lodge in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company of Albany. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Lone Star Investments LLC, Tanya McCampbell in Albany. Army National Guard Recruiter, Sergeant First Class Clint Bain and Staff Sergeant Alan Schulte. The Albany School District, Stewartsville School District, Osborn School District, Albany Booster Club, City of Albany, Printery New Shopper located in Albany, and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North located in Albany. At last check, though, in the boys' side in the old gym, it was a 43-35 lead for the Osborn Stewartsville boys over Maysville. Again, that is the 4-5 game going on right now over in the old gym, but again, it was a 43-35 lead at the end of the third quarter in favor of Osborn Stewartsville. Again, we're back with the DeKalb Maysville girls when we come back in a moment.